Hiya, welcome to another video. We're by the sea, Bigbury on Sea, South Devon coast. This is basically beach weather in the UK. It's a balmy 14 degrees C. Folklore says that it may have possibly reached 20 degrees C at some point in 1368, but it's a local potential myth, so I wouldn't go with it. I've never actually seen it fully sunny here. Sometimes the sun will slightly break through the very thick cloud, but I think it's a pretty good day for a flight. The wind's not too high. I've put another SD card in the Mavic Mini because we decided to fly it up, Mini 2 I should say, DJI Mini 2. We decided to fly it and then we ran out of SD card space, so this time is going to be more lucky, hopefully. We've got a makeshift landing pad because we've also forgotten that. So I'm going to start recording, and I just want to show you around really, show you around the coast. So let's do a takeoff.
Takeoff. The home point has been updated.
So
Let's
let's
check it on the map.
drop the camera, there we go. There she blows. So basically there's your Mavic Mini 2, or DJI Mini 2, stupid name. There's Ems. There's Rachel, and I think what we'll do is we'll have a good fly around. Emily seems really happy and having a good laugh about the drone there. So yeah, we're going to take it up. I just pick the camera up slightly. Always do it the wrong way, of course. And then we're going to go up, try and get up like above at least 50 meters. Just have a quick look around Burgh Island and the coastline and see what you think of the place. You know, it's really warm today, 14 degrees, so you know, basically top temperatures here, so you know, should be a good day for it. Yeah, so basically just sort of want to show you around, maybe go a bit higher actually, so higher as we go forward. This isn't all of it. Basically that's an island that you can kind of walk across to on the beach. Or if you wouldn't really want to walk across the sand, you can get on a tractor and go across. Quite a weird tradition, but people like it. I'll show you the tractor in a minute actually. But yeah, basically I just want to show you the coastline. I think it's called coastline, isn't it? Seashore, coastline. So yeah, that I think, is that Shalabra over there? I don't know. But this is Bigbury on Sea where we are. That may be Shalabra, but yeah, basically, you know, more of a summer place. But there are a lot of crazy people here, and they're in the sea, they're swimming, they're surfing. I don't know. There's quite a lot going on. So let's just take you up over. Just take it up a bit, and just go across. So you can go right across the beach here, and down there is a weird sort of very high tractor. Don't know if you can make that out on the right of the picture, but yeah, I'll try and get a close-up of that later. Basically, yeah, just show you the seashore, show you what it looks like, and then go back around Burgh Island, see if we can get it to orbit Burgh Island and have a look around there. But yeah, this Mini 2 drone is brilliant. Yeah, we're really enjoying it. You know, we've done 2 or 3 videos now. We've just come out. You just get it out, you can, it's just a no fuss drone really. You get it up in the sky. I mean, us messing up the SD card is about the amount that the only fuss that we actually had, so it's pretty good. So yeah, so this is Bigbury Beach along here, just over there, and yeah, I just want to show you it, just in case you're thinking of a sort of cold getaway to the coast. Nice place to come and visit. You know, if you've got a wetsuit already, you know, pretty warm in there with a wetsuit on, you know, look at all these crazy people. That not all those people can be wrong, surely. You know, really good idea to get in the sea. I should imagine the temperature of the sea, if it's 14 degrees in the air, I would say that's a good sort of -10 in the water there. Doesn't freeze, of course, because you get, like, you know, tides and stuff, so that keeps it sort of solid, but Not solid, sorry, keeps it flowing, but you know, yeah, I reckon a good -10 to -5 maybe. Ooh, we're getting breakup in the FPV. So obviously the mini signal can only go to a certain distance, but and here we go, yeah, it's picking it back up. But we've gone about 625 meters, so maybe that's a bit too much for it. There's a lot of rocks around here, maybe the signal's not great. Let me just sort of try and get a better view of the, yeah, here we go. Well, so I'm not going to go too far over that way. The Mini 2 claims, so DJI claim a 6 kilometer range, but you know, the real world just never works out like that. And it's mad because we've got line of sight to it, so you know, really shouldn't have had a problem. But what we're going to do is go around Burgh Island, probably go up a bit higher now, which might help with the signal. But yeah, we've got the new Air 2 style controller, which basically is that comes with it, and so the signal is a lot better than it used to be with a Mavic Mini. So yeah, it's still a very good drone. I mean, a lot of these drones claim very good signal distances. They talk about like 6 kilometers, 10 kilometers, but you know, you need a very clear long line of sight to it. Yeah, so it's reached, it was 117, but anyway, yeah, I'm going to try out the orbit feature again, so I'm going to have to turn off the recording. I'm going to click on quickshot, and I'm going to do, oh sorry, is it quickshot? Yeah, I think it's quickshot. And then it's circle, I think. Do start, and then I don't know if this will work or not, but the idea is to kind of circle around the island. But let's see. I don't think these features are as advanced as the FIMI features. The FIMI X8 SE 2020 features, you've kind of got to fly over it and set a setting for like a center point, which feels a bit manual and old school, but it kind of circles better. My gut feeling is this won't really understand that that's the top of this island, and it won't really circle it. And to be honest with you, that seems to be the case, because it doesn't look to me like it's particularly moving anywhere. And of course it films all these things in 1080p instead of 4K 30. So I'm guessing a Mavic Mini 2, or sorry, DJI Mini 2, is kind of more of a manual drone, whereas the FIMI, I think you could have got a nice sort of orbit of this. And although this has kind of got, you know, a nice little idea you can draw on the app, I just think I'm not sure it kind of works as you expect. Maybe if I got closer into the island, I don't know. But it's not looking to me like it's particularly circling the island. Do you know what I mean? Or maybe I can speed it up. Well, let's let it finish first, and then we'll try and speed up, because my idea was to go right round the island and back again, and see if it would work, but it's not really doing anything. So and it films it in 1080p 30, which is a shame because the drone's capable of 4K 30. I believe the Air 2 used to do a similar thing, and in the later firmware they updated everything so you could use 4K. So it may be that happens again. DJI tend to do that with drones. They tend to update the features later on, so you're kind of like, oh, it's now doing this, it's now doing that. So, right, basically, is that going to tell you the speed that it can do? I don't think there's any settings for that. I really don't think there's any settings. So I think we're going to come back out, go into video, and we're going to film in 4K, and I think we're going to just manually go around this island, basically. So let's see. Yeah, I don't want to go up. I want to go. No, that spins it. So I want to kind of go round it. I want to just go round the island, basically. So I'm going to attempt to do a manual orbit of it. So let's see if we can do that. I've never attempted a manual orbit before. So those are sort of features that if you really want to do something really clever and go round an island, not that that's particularly clever. So that backs it away. So I think you've got to sort of, maybe you've got to do that and slightly edge it. Yeah, I think what you got to do is kind of on the right stick, you've got to kind of pull across, and on the left stick, which deals with the height and the side-to-side action, is you've got to kind of turn the drone so that its heading kind of is always facing the island, and that seems to be working for us. I did read that professionals don't kind of do their own, you know, they don't use the like kind of features of a drone to orbit. They do it all manually. So you know, so that may be for this reason that it's very difficult to you know, get a really good shot with the inbuilt. I did it with the Femi, and I was quite happy with the results, but perhaps the professionals want to make it look perfect, so they know what they're doing. But yeah, I'm sort of orbited. So with this drone, it is hard to kind of do an orbit, I'd say. Although I thought we managed it on Plimpton Castle in the previous video. So, but that was a much smaller target. You know, it was very closed in there. But yeah, this is kind of working, but it's swinging around a bit. That may be the wind, to be honest with you. So let's see if we can, you know, go round it. We're getting there, aren't we? So yeah, it's not terribly hard to do. So it's worth trying. I mean, look at those rocks. That looks pretty impressive. But yeah, we're sort of going round, and it's working. You know, it's working. I think once you get into a rhythm with your fingers and you sort of familiarise yourself with the controls, you do kind of do a good job of it. Yeah, that's interesting. That I didn't think I'd be able to do it, but you know, I'll probably see the footage later and think this looks absolutely disgusting, but I don't know, it's going round and it's looking good, and we're getting a good view, and I'm not, you know, sort of losing signal, so you know, this is pretty cool. But yeah, you know, but as you can see, a glorious day on the coast here. We're talking, oh, it's going up now. That's good, isn't it? That'll spoil your film. Maximum altitude. You can actually sort of, the video comes out of the drone without any sound on it, so you so you don't have to worry about your sat-nav voice kind of ruining your but look, there we go, nice view of Bigbury. You know, perfect weather. You know, I mean, it's almost weather for ice cream, I'd say. So we may do that. But let's see, although I don't know if I think nothing's open at the moment, but yeah, looking really good. Went round the island, happy with that, can't moan about that. Yeah, excellent stuff. Yeah,
Maximum flight altitude
yeah.
reached.
If you don't want to be annoyed by that, just drop it down slightly by a few sort of meters, and then it will stop annoying you. But yeah, we were just sort of, oh no, that's going up, that's why. Yeah, it's my fault. Basically, but yeah, so basically this is Bigbury. So, you know, tell me what you think of the place. You know, will you book your holiday here? It's pretty nice, isn't it? You know, and it is really nice in summer, and you can walk across that beach, and I promised I would show you the tractor, didn't I? So let's go and have a good look at the tractor. I don't think it's running today, what with these COVID times. So I'm guessing it's not running, but well, it certainly stayed in the same place since I've been stood here. So let's just fly the drone over, have a quick look at it. So you can see, I think we're gonna have to come down. To have a look, because it's yeah, so I'm going to descend round. But yeah, I mean, you know, this is the thing with drone. If you're a beginner, you do pick these things up. You know, you pick up how to kind of do nice shots, and you know, I think you know, you just got to keep practicing and having a good go at it. But yeah, I don't know if you can make out that tractor there, but basically there's a tractor. If you look just over a bit, there we go. So the tractor's sort of dead ahead there, and you can see basically that it's you know, it's like something on you know, really big wheels, and it would have like something, I think, that can pull it across. I don't think it's got a motor on it, has it? I don't know, it might do. But basically, yeah, it comes across the beach, and the idea is that it gets you from this side of the beach, basically over there, all the way to this side of the beach. So, you know, that's pretty cool. But of course, you can walk with your own legs if you want to. The only thing is the tide does come in. So I think the tide comes pretty much over this and totally covers it. So yeah, you don't want to sort of be there in the middle of there without the tractor, really, when that happens. So yeah, you know, thought we'd have a lovely day by the seaside. You know, let us know what you think of that. And I'm going to basically now, I'm going to click on the button to return to home, and we're going to see if we can land on our makeshift landing pad. So, and try not to have any dogs nearby eat the drone. There's a sort of very feisty pug just over there, you know, and I'm just hoping that he doesn't fancy a Mini 2 meal. So here we go. Right, basically it's returning home. Should basically be above us pretty much. Yeah, it is. Now it's coming down. Emily's kicking off a little bit. We've got biscuits to placate her, so don't worry about that. You know, we've learnt from previous videos that basically biscuits, rich tea biscuits, are the best. I won't put affiliate links for that. You can get them in most shops. Well, I'm going to drop down the camera. Some nice houses actually beside us there. Right, so the whole idea is I'm probably not going to let it actually land. The pug is back just in time. So I'm going to cancel the landing because either the pug will get the drone, or I think that the landing pad wouldn't, you know, there's our very fashionable landing pad. What do you think? Should we give it a go? Right. Basically, I'm going to try and... Oh, hang on. No. So what I'm going to do now is just back it. Oh, back it back a bit. Whoa, the drone is actually picking up. Well, here we go. Yeah! That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's bang on, I think. Right, never forget to turn off the recording on a Mavic drone or a DJI drone or whatever you want to call them now. They like to keep us on our toes. Anyway, basically, yeah, that did all right. That did all right. We got that on there. I did warn you before not to bring your drone to the beach. Certainly not without a landing pad. But basically, we've managed it. I don't think there's any drone sand in the drone, so let's hope for the best there. But basically, yeah, you know, did a really good job. It flew around. We didn't really have many signal issues apart from a little bit when it went a bit far out. It may be the rocks that have caused that. But yeah, the signal on this thing is really good now compared to the Mavic Mini 1. So I would definitely consider upgrading to this if you've already got a Mini, or potentially if you're looking at, you know, deciding between the Mini or the Mini 2. I think it's worth it because of this new controller and the new signal. Yes, you can get strong wind warnings. I don't think we had a strong wind warning that time. I mean, maybe wrong, but I don't think we had a strong wind warning. I think that went round fine. We got good views of the really lovely day here. You know, don't forget, this is the best weather you're going to get here. Of course. I'm only joking. It does get a little bit better. You might get 16 degrees. You might. But basically, this drone is worth it. It's really good. We're loving it. We've come out like several times now and got this drone out, and that just shows you how easy it is, because you know, it's a hassle to set all this up. And don't forget, you're probably not doing all what we're doing. You're probably just going to be throwing it straight up in the air and having a bit of fun. So it should be even easier for you. You haven't got all the camera equipment to set up. But yeah, this is a great drone, and we've had a nice fly around. We've really enjoyed it. Hope you enjoy Bigbury. Do visit, you know, bring a coat, maybe a blanket or two, you know, wetsuit if you're thinking of going in the water, double layered. But you know, do visit because it is nice. But thanks very much for watching. You've been great as always. Please subscribe, please like, please tell your friends, please don't tell these people. But thanks very much for watching. You've been great as always. We'll see you again in the next video.